I know this looks a mess, but all will be explained in time, my son. But anyway, I don't know about you, but Wyatt, it's snowing in my room. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast in Northern Virginia. We had a snowstorm. I didn't expect it to be this serious. I just expected like maybe 1 to 2 inches of probably soft snow. But it's still coming down. People having problems on the road. Luckily, my job is shut down. I feel for anybody who had to get somewhere because it's not a good time to do that. You need to fall back, if possible, get in your house, just chill out for a few hours, let the snow plows do their thing until after the snow finish falling. And then they can really work because it's even hard for them snowplow workers to work. Which my father had a best friend who did that part time and oh, seasonal, I guess. And it's really hard for them to work when you are basically out there on the road. You're basically in their way, to be honest. And some places you can be fined, I think, especially if they put something out from the mayor or something like that. They find you on the road, they'll find you. Unless you are EMS, police, or doing an essential job, they'll tell you you need to carry your butt home. So please be safe out there. Don't be foolish. Anyway, uh, I'm basically here to share a package I got in the mail. This is going to be the third gift box I get from Rudi Moons. He sent it. It arrived December the 21st, but I was at work, so it's basically January 3rd, and this is when I'm getting this box. I didn't even expect to do this video because my next content was supposed to be up on Wednesday. So let me get on with it because I'm rambling already. Yeah, we got this short card Matchbox. It's it says it's a 58 VW concept car. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Stuff we got a box to the side. We just gonna put it in there. So probably try to keep some stuff up, but we need to clear some room here. And this is pretty cool. Short cards are hard to find around my way. They said this is a super fast, so I don't know where he went to get this. I know he went to a diecast show or like a toy show or something earlier this year or something. So maybe he got me some goodies. And this is definitely old stock. This is saying this is 1995, which is cool. Dang, I didn't even know Tyco owned Matchbox at one time. Wow, isn't that a trip? Tyco was pretty much, I don't even think Tyco's in business. I had one of their slot racing tracks, which was a story in itself. Which, sad story of how I lost that track and whatever due to moving and financial things that happened to my family as a kid, which some family members could have helped, but you know how that goes. Anyway, enough sad and somber stories. Let's move on. See what we got here. There's a certain way I want to do this, but I don't think I'll be able to do it. So I may have messed up already. Oh, here it is. No, that's not what I want to show. I'll put that down there. Bear with me, folks. We got some regular treasure hunts, which I already have. Like, I think I have close to 5 or 6, maybe more regular treasure hunts, but I haven't been able to find some in over a year due to what's going on and stuff like that. And plus, people are more after them. They really want supers, but oh well. And oh, that's my right. I shouldn't show that. But basically, I find mine. I find well, these are on short card, and I usually find short card at Five Below. So let me get these out here. And I want to thank Rudi Moons, man. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of in a bum hung mood because I worked all the way to New Year's Eve, so I'm like, ain't nothing really. Once you get older, you get very cynical about the holidays. But I don't know. I'll always have this, I don't know if inner child or whatever, but a collector part of me that always appreciate stuff like this. This is the Chrysler Pacifica, and I had seen this, but I don't know if I saw the actual treasure hunt version. And this is on short card, which makes it so special. I just want to keep these on cards, even though I'm not a card collector. This Diora, is this the Diora 3 or 2? Diora 2. And as you see, that's a regular treasure hunt too. Thing about the regular treasure hunts, mainline, I mean, it's a step above because they're very color wise and I guess graphics wise and wheels wise. They're pretty much, some of the best models they probably did, but just not giving that extra special treatment that Super Treasure Hunts again. So I'm gonna put these back in the bag to clear some room. I show that one. Yeah, Chevy Silverado. I had this casting. I had the one with the motorcycles in the back. The blue one. This is a collector's item. Next, let's get into Majorettes. We got some Majorettes here. I'll put these over there. Got some Majorettes right here. And I don't know why Rudi Moons doesn't do content, man. He has access to all these goodies, man. And he's in Belgium. And I encourage you, man, to just, I don't know. I subscribe to him even though he don't do content, because that's how I do. When you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you. I want to see what you're doing. So, he pops up on people's channels every now and then. Leaves a comment. And he's a very generous person, man. That's up to Bel Air, but oh well. I mean the Nomad and then a trailer, but oh well. Start with these singles. We got this Majorette, which all of these gonna be Majorettes I'm showing. Street Cars Variation. And he always gets the different packaging. It doesn't even say what this is, but I know it's a Lotus. Just by looking at it, it's a Lotus. I don't think it's a Elise or Europa. No, I'm wrong. It's not a Lotus. It's an Alfa Romero AC Spider. It looks just like a Lotus. Real nice, man. I like the interior on this, that brown. The UK market has better Majorette. Well, that's where they're from, so okay. Variation of coffee and everything. I'm just gonna put these to the side once I show them to save some space. Really, put that over there, that over here, that right there. Okay, and we got a Mercedes Maybach G650. What's that? Landolette, whatever it is. They put that name up there. It's basically a G wagon. If you didn't know, Mercedes Benz has owned the Maybach name. They're the ones who did the Maybachs that were out uh, like 10 years ago or so. About a decade or maybe a little more. And I think Jay-Z helped make them popular. See, all talking about the Maybach and stuff like that. And, you know how it goes. He's one of them taste masters, so everybody followed him. Everybody wanted the Maybach. They start making them. They were pretty much just Pullman, Mercedes Benz old Pullman style limousine type things, extended like coach things, coach builder type luxury sedans, like the royal family, like the queen used to be driven around in. So, but I think they still use the Maybach name for their top beer tier Mercedes Benz. They call them Maybachs. That's pretty much. So it's pretty cool. They could have put some chrome on the wheels or a ring to differentiate a little bit and break it up, but oh well. Open the hood on that. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's pretty cool. What we got here? We got a Renault Alpine A110, and this is famous like rally racing, circuit racing type car. I want to say from the 60s, 70s. I think they did another version in the 80s. Now, that's real cool. Like I said, majorettes you don't see in the States. I don't see them. So I know some of you on the West Coast and strangely enough in upstate or tri-state areas sometimes y'all get them. I think through Canada. And this is another one of those different ones, street cars, where they don't have the model number. And this is a Porsche 918 Spider, which I have one right here. I don't think that's a Majorette though. This is a Barongo. So they got their version of 918 Spider, which is pretty cool. Happy to have it. On singles, we got the VW Beetle GSR. Opening doors. Look at modern Beetle. Kind of got a Porsche like style because the GSR, that's a Porsche thing. But I think Porsche is basically under VW umbrella anyway, which they had that connection anyway, which is ironic enough. So that probably was a power move on that end. Then we got the Audi S5. I wanted to get an A5 one time. I think they were pretty neat cars. I almost bought a A4 too. That was like late 90s, I think. That's pretty cool. Opening doors. Tail lights kind of blend in, but oh well. That's cool. That's cool. Cool addition to the collection, as I always say. And we got these. Oh, let me finish with the singles. Got this not Porsche 911 Carrera S. Another Porsche for the collection. That's always cool. In orange. Good collector box, which is good for storing. And we got another Porsche 911 Carrera S. This one in black with red details, which is cool. Cool to have variation. And right here we have a 3-pack, which I've never seen these in the States. And it says vintage, which is Volkswagen and a Porsche, ironically. Because I told you they're related. You didn't know Ferdinand Porsche designed the Volkswagen Beetle. Then he separated himself from that association because the Nazis tried to take over his company, I think. Tried to take over the car or whatever. So we got a Volkswagen Beetle, we got a Porsche, look like Carrera 911, and a Volkswagen, what do you call it, a van, a T1 or whatever. Which is a pretty cool looking van, man, for an entry level. That's sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. We'll get to what's on this side right here later on. I think I said all this stuff right here. We got some other stuff here. That I just knocked out. Got some Wellies. Please disregard. Please disregard. Professional approach. You got these Wellies, which a brand from Great Britain, UK that have grown to love. I had seen them on Amazon in 143, 118 scale, which I don't collect. But Rudi Moons, I didn't even know they came in 164. You can't find these in the States, unless you know a collector. It's like Hobby Shop that sells them. And I don't have one in my area that I know of. And you got this one Wellies, which looks like a Jaguar F-Type, if I'm correct. It looks like a Jaguar F-Type. In black. Which we have one right here, and I think it is a Wellies too. And they look identical. Somewhat. So it might be something else. But it's cool looking. It definitely look like a Jaguar. Yeah, it's a Jaguar, right? No, it's the new XK. SKS or something like that. That's sweet. That's sweet. Where we gonna put it? Let's just put it right there. And we got a Wartburg, and this is probably a UK brand, which I never heard of. I mean, mobile brand. But it's still cool because it looks like a 60s type, vintage type car, which I like a lot. So we're going to get into that later. When we do the odds and ends, I have to break this up. Excuse me, shouldn't be scratching while I'm recording. Volkswagen Beetle again. And that one's sweet, blue. It looks like it's a 150 scale though. Well, sweet. We got a Jaguar. I think this is the new, forgot the name of their SUV. They're not telling me what it is. But this is their SUV. I think it's called is it I-Face or a J-Face or something like F-Face? I think it's I-Face. Some weird Jaguar SUV. And we got a Skoda, which I think is another European type car that was out in the 50s, 60s, 70s. It says 160 scale, which I really like. They let you know it's a little overscale. This is an Aston Martin. I don't know what it is. Is that a DB9? But it's cool. It's a Welly. Next, we got something that we got this. Let's do this wig, and then we're gonna end with something special he sent. So we got this Maisto design, which I have been seeing these in, but they in the stores, but they want an arm and a leg for them a little bit. Kind of cheaper, not the same amount as a Team Transport. I just think I saw one at Hobby Lobby, like a couple of them. And it's an International Durastar flatbed, cool, with a VW cabriolet. So it's this. That's a flatbed Durastar, I think. And you can see how dusty my kit is over there. I need to clean that. That's real cool, man. And it's got the matching VW. I like that a lot. Oh, yeah. And last but not least, we're going to end with something he sent. He said, this is my Christmas present. The whole thing was my Christmas present, man. Thank you. Merry Christmas 2020. And this, from my speculation and my looks like a convention piece. It looks like a 2020, it says S Elections series. It looks like a convention car, but you only could get at the convention, 41 Willys gas. And it says collectors.com, so I don't know if this was one of those ones you sent away from or you went to the convention to get. But it's one you can't buy in the stores. And I really appreciate it. It's similar to my Larry's Garage. And probably the closest thing I got is this collector's. I think it's a Peterson Museum limited edition right here too. But Larry's Garage, it reminds me of Larry's Garage the way it's done. I like that style a lot. Wow, man. Rudi Moons, man, you came through again, man. And the check is already in the mail. I already sent the box off on the 18th, I think. So hopefully it reaches you pretty soon. I know it's got to go through customs and all that crap. So hopefully it's already reached you or it's reaching you soon. And there's nothing more to say. We showed a little love for the Godcast. I hope you like, subscribe, hit the notification button if you're new to the channel. Otherwise, I want to thank my subscribers. I definitely want to thank Rudi Moons. This is his third gift box. And I've known of Rudi Moons, I think, for about 2 years now. During the last year, during the pandemic, we were just sending gift boxes back and forth. And I think I knew him from because he won one of my contests that I used to have, which I heard we're not supposed to do no more. But some people do them, some people don't. But man, with that said, man, what more can be said? The motto here is show a little love for the diecast. Big Dappuccino signing out until the next video.